Hey everybody, my name is Dave McLaren and I am very proud to show you the new G&L L2500 Series 750 bass. And you look at this, see, hey, L2500, you have this in line. But this is what's new here. We have 3/4 inch string spacing, and to most of you, you call it 19 millimeter, but in Leo Fender's land, he defined the 4-string bass as having 3/4 of an inch spacing, otherwise known as 0.750 of an inch, and thus Series 750. The 750 represents the 3/4 of an inch spacing. So this is our nice wide 5. The L2500 pickups, they have been widened. As you can see, the bridge is new and the body shape is new. I knew the body was going to have to be larger, obviously, because we're doing the wide 5. But I wanted to create a different shape here, and I wanted to give it a really nice kind of round shape here, more round than it had been. If you look at, say, like an L2000 basses or most of the G&L basses compared to, say, like a precision bass, you know, the earlier Leo Fender designs tend to be really flat around here. And then in the 70s, it got really round, and then it came back with the L2000, as you can see here. It's more rounded, say, than a Fender bass was. And this is more round still. So I've got this really round, sort of, I think it's gorgeous curves on the bass, and it pulls into this nice taut midsection, so it doesn't have kind of this round but really large look that some of the earlier attempts at that did, in my opinion. So this kind of captures this beautiful round shape, a nice sleek midsection. I just love this shape. We spent so much time on the computer nerding out on this, and then cutting wood, and then shaving wood, and then back to the computer, because I needed to be able to feel. I couldn't do it all on the computer because it had to be. I had to feel it. I had to feel how this is, and I'm just really, really happy about the shape of this bass. And this is the one, if you were following the CLF Research channels on Instagram and Facebook and I guess YouTube, you've seen this one being called Big Chonks, hashtag Big Chonks. And actually, if you go to one of those, if you're watching this now and you look at CLF Research hashtag Big Chonks, you can see the development of this bass, some of the stuff we went through to bring it out. So real excited about this. We have this beautiful, sleek feeling neck here. It really feels like some of the early G&L necks here. This beautiful, rounded, shallow feeling just feels like $1 million. Of course, the headstock is like the earliest G&L L2000 headstock there, but we've done a 5-string version of that here. And where the G&L L2000, I don't know if we can see that here, but it says Series E. And the reason for that is when the L2000 was coming out, it was intended to be offered with this version with the preamp, which is the version we all know, or a passive version without a preamp. So the E was going to be the one that had the preamp. But since all of the ones that we all know had preamps from the early days, they all say Series E. I wanted to have the retro looking decal on here, so it had to say Series something and Series E, but I thought, you know, because we have something really different here about the 5-string, and we already have an L2500 CLF Research bass, we needed something to distinguish it, and I thought 750 is the coolest thing. 750 sounds rad. What is that, 750? Well, 750 is like 0.750 or 3/4 of an inch, and that is the 4-string spacing as defined by Leo Fender when he created the 4-string bass that we all know, which was originally known by everybody as the Fender bass. Even when other manufacturers started making competitive things to the Fender bass, studios would just refer to it as a Fender bass as opposed to an acoustic bass. So the 3/4 inch spacing was defined by Leo Fender, and therefore when G&L makes a 5-string bass with the 3/4 inch string spacing that Leo Fender himself defined, we have to call it 7/50 or 3/4 inch. We can't call it 19 millimeters, but now you know what it is. This is your 19 millimeter L2500 bass. So to everybody who's been patiently waiting while we developed the big Chonks, at last it's here. It's really wonderful. I'm very proud of it, and I think all of you will you'll be very happy with it too. And I think Leo Fender would consider this a proud moment. So thank you all very much, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.